Welcome back, citizens, to this war-like galaxy where our friends, the Perota, are dragging us into another war. But this war now looks good. We can already settle status quo. We might achieve some war goals. And there are some claimed systems. Let's have a look. Which systems have already been claimed? This has been claimed by Peringo. This has been claimed by Peringo. This has been claimed by Peringo. This is unclaimed. Also unclaimed. I mean, we cannot afford to claim anything. Witris would be fine maybe to claim, but I don't know. It could be important because, yeah, it's definitely something, but we would then have to control all of this. It's better that we will go for that in another war. Let's see. I mean, so these three systems have been claimed by the Perota. That will connect their systems here, and that's totally good. And if we get that soon, that will be quite fine, and I have no doubt we will do that. The Titanic Chain Empire is at the ropes. Immanuel Khan II has been elected as the new governor, or as a new ruler, and so we need a new governor on the New Eden complex. And let's have a look at the leaders together. We've got a couple of leaders. Rifik Wijay is there, and we've got, let's see, absolutely no one here. Let's see. Sergio Martinez is now ruling the New Eden complex. He's getting the crime down, which is fine. Power of the Stars. We want to have something there, but we'll wait for some minerals to come in. Everything is set so far. The next project would be to send a colony ship to one of the nice planets that would be available here in our area. So for now, though, we are expanding our strike force left and right. Again, here we go. It's time. Time to beat the bugs. And yeah, everyone's aiming for Arctic, but actually the opponents here are hard to tell. Reinforcements in transit. We've waited for this, and it's fine. Bitrius has been taken. Now, where are they flying to? I think they should definitely fly to this direction somehow, or they could be flying in the other direction if they would try to counter the fleets. But we'll now, yeah, we'll just help them. Oh, what happened now? Abandoned terraforming equipment. Since our initial settlement of Icy Eden Mountains Prime, several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and has not yet developed according to projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering. Aliens, more aliens, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. A few of our colonists have stumbled upon a large underground terraforming complex that was built thousands of years ago. The equipment was apparently deactivated in the middle of the terraforming process, leaving the planet's biosphere in its current unfinished state. If we supply enough power, we should be able to reactivate the machinery. There's no telling what the end result will be like, however. Ooh. Who could have built this? Well, I mean, resuming the process of terraforming. We could try it. We could try it. We could dismantle the equipment. I've asked to see what can be learned from its technology. But I think we'll rather try to resume the process. It is not yet it is not yet a Gaia planet, and so we can do these experiments. Enough unity to adapt a new tradition. Insider trading. Knowing the right people in the right places can make a world of difference. Influential merchant contacts will let us buy from resource markets at favorable rates. Market fee reduced. That's going to be very helpful. Let's see what we can choose now. If we choose something already, we could go for a shared destiny. Nah. For our subjects, transcendent learning is always helpful, but really we need to wait a little bit until we can... Now, we are already seeing it. The flesh is weak. The limits and constraints imposed on us by our feeble organic bodies are simply unacceptable. To reach our full potential, we must turn to cybernetic implants. We'll prepare a special project to enhance our citizens with cybernetic implants. That has always been the dream. Robot upkeep goes down and pop assembly speed goes up. The flesh is weak. We now possess both the technology to make advanced cybernetic implants and the means to mass produce them. Medical centers throughout the New Eden Republic are standing by to begin the surgical grafting process on our citizens. In the future, possessing neural implants and at least a rudimentary level of cybernetics will be necessary to function in the technological society we are building. Consequently, the conversion process to install a basic cybernetic suite will be mandatory and free of cost to all of our citizens. We must embrace this technology. The flesh is weak. 45 months. Do we have something very critical at the moment here? The city district housing. That's not that critical, I'd say. I think we could go for that most important of all projects. The flesh is weak. And here we go. What a development it has been. Now let's continue and see what we can do. And where our forces are flying to too. There's an attack swarm here. There's an attack swarm here. It's time to strike. Closing borders are the cutie mark crusaders because they're afraid, probably. I don't know. Getting into this. Marine current transmission trouble. While productivity is no longer declining on the planet. The icy garden. Communications between the colony on Icy Garden and the capital on New Eden Complex are breaking down. Senior officials on Icy Garden are growing increasingly distant, and our clerks are complaining that even relaying simple directives is becoming an exercise in frustration. Sigh. No, deploy an administrative task force called MOVE. All that is happening to the 3 pops of Onyx Noir here. Charge! Look at that. Very nice. And we're at the forefront because our fleet is so quick. Arctic. We're getting there and there as well. War exhaustion is fine for us. We'll occupy some things. And they are coming here, so... Let's see, we must look at Beatrius to see what happens next. They're flying in with a corvette, and what is more there, we don't know. We'll move back with our strike force of thoughtful gamers and send in even more ships. Catch them now. We're not scouts for no reason. Charge, my friends! Charge! How's that going? It's fine.
Competitors engaged.
They're already retreating. What's going on there? We really don't know. I mean, they have a good fleet here. In case of an emergency, we can always fly over. Let's see what we can do in the New Eden complex. We could go for more here. It would increase our use of volatile modes, but I think we're just going to do that because it's what we need. More metallurgist jobs. And in the lightweight mountains, that beautiful world, what will we do there? We need some jobs for workers. And I think, according to the strategy, I'm going for minerals. We need some minerals on the lightweight mountains. We're going to wait for that a bit. We'll see. Is that going? Oh, no, we'll not go in there alone. It's much too risky.
Special project actualized.
The aborted terraforming process on Icy Mountains Prime has been completed with horrific results. Whatever alien life forms designed the terraforming equipment, their physiology was radically different from ours. The planet has been modified with an ozone-depleted stratosphere to support life requiring high levels of ultraviolet radiation. Millions of colonists have suffered gruesome deaths as a result. This is a disaster. Oh my goodness. We got a tomb world. Minimal signs of life. A rocky world with a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere. It is currently experiencing a nuclear winter with dense layers of sooty aerosols in the atmosphere, high levels of surface radiation, minimal signs of life. Oh, happiness. Oh, happiness. And we have market analysis algorithms here. Artisans output plus 10%. Basic administrative AIs can be used to streamline supply and demand, like reducing the rate of costs. And now, yeah, I scrambled that together. You got me. Gravitic sensors would probably be a nice addition. So we're going for that. And we have a lot of support here. Look at that. Look at that. Gonna be so quick by Vidala del Paz. It's crazy. We'll wait for a month and then see if that changes much in the consumer goods, because that's what we need right now. A mining district would also be fine, but you cannot have it all. Maybe, yeah. Let's just see if we can get that in. Another mining district will be very useful. I see Eden Mountains, a colony destroyed. That's so terrible. It's really, really bad. They're waiting here. Arctic is getting claimed. Where's the fleet? What are they doing? Why is the... Yeah, why are not claiming Exik, the tomb world here? Why not? It's the Empire capital. Let's have a look. There's... Oh, okay, there's a lot of armies there, but... You need to go for this. It makes no sense otherwise. I mean, it's so tempting to go in there. They have equivalent fleet power. You know what? I think we need to do it. We need to risk it to go in there and try to claim what is ours.
Research actualized.
Gene crops, food from farmers plus 20%. Sophisticated genetic engineering of crops helps increase yield and further improves both taste and nutrient levels. Really nice. We could go for chemical bliss for that living standard, but will that really help us? Probably not. Galactic bureaucracy would help us definitely. Administrative complex would help us. The nanovitality crops would help us a lot. Combat training in time would help us. The Ministry of Production would help. Everything would help us. That is rare and would give us extra sexiness for research agreements. And the other things, is there a bonus anywhere? Nowhere. I mean, I think we should go for anything like this here, because it could be helpful in some cases. And it's just so rare. It will be very helpful in the future. And now, let's go for the strike in Grekil. Hopefully, we will be fine. Let's find out. And let's also have a look at Khan's Hope. What we want at Khan's Hope. This civilian industries. We're just lacking a lot of minerals there. And we cannot afford otherwise, so there's that. Now let's see here. There's something coming, an attack swarm. But that attack swarm is not big enough to threaten us, I think. So there's that. Nice. Look, we got the debris here in the groundhog world. And now, whoa. Let's go back here to the icy mountains, to the icy garden. The dark savant can fly. Moving in all together. And now that's going to be a little bit more critical. We need to go for it very quickly. I mean, the fact that we're so early at this helps us a lot. Upper management betrayal in Marin Karin. It appears that the crack team of administrators we sent to Icy Garden in order to set things straight have been turned. Fortunately for us, their plot to do as little work as possible was unsurprisingly sloppily executed and easily discovered. Heads will roll, metaphorically speaking, of course, as our last recourse is to depose the local government and manage the colony's affairs from the capital. This is our galactic policy has been a disaster. Now let's try to get this station down quickly as we can. There's an attack swarm coming, but that corvette has been eliminated. Through hard work and experience, first speaker Immanuel has the corvette focus. Corvette build cost minus 20%. Yay! We're gonna be a corvette master. Let's see. No! Take them down, will you? Well, at least... yeah, we've done that, at least now. The destroyer has flown away. It's getting there. It's getting there. We're doing it. First speaker, and here the fleet combat stats. Again, now. 4 corvettes lost. Vigo lost 3. 2 corvettes lost. 1 corvette lost. 1 destroyer lost. 7 corvettes lost. We're at a massive advantage here. And let's reinforce the fleet again. Is as it is. And we're fine here. Let's also take this out. I don't know what that means, but... take out the transport fleet. with you. And now we can bombard Vull-Ladens. And should be fine doing it. The wonders of life here. Look, we're getting so much food. It's really not needed to do anything anymore. What would be the other thing we would expect from the wonders of life here? Food, definitely. And maybe research would be some great outlook for this. I mean, we're okay with most of the things here. And this just has the potential to have very big population. And so it would be really a boon to have this on research. But research is not what we want. There's more places open here. For example, in the lightweight mountains, where we would really like to have more mining districts. And the power of the stars also has something open here. And it should be in the end a commerce center. So let's actually go for it if we can afford it. Yeah, the commercial zones. We'll need another month to do this.
Research actualized.
Research actualized. Gravitic sensors. Better sensors. These sensors have been tuned to look for any gravitational changes in space, such as those produced by the presence of a starship. And that's very nice. Look at that. Experimental subspace navigation could be unlocked here. Something that's very helpful, as is the antimatter reactor, as is the advanced research, as is the hyperdrive. But that is cheapest for now. And I think we could, we should, we must do it. Let's send the Dark Savant. And our Eden Wanderer ship will get Vidala del Paz. Back again. What could we do here? Let's build a mining station as soon as we can do that. I hope that will be unlocked quickly. Here we go. Indeed, fine enough. And then following suit, the research station. We have so much food incoming. We're really fine in that aspect. Influence is getting ready. We will look when we can use our artifact. Let's see. Traditions and relics here. Relic activation cooldown is active. It's not active anymore. Hopefully soon we can use this artifact again to transform. What will we transform? Probably the Icy Garden, but that's a little bit in the process of getting crazy there. So maybe we'll rather go for the Seas of the Dark Portal or the Shores of Hope here. With that bubbling swamp. We have 14, we have 15. Oh, the Shores of Hope are already Gaia. Then we're going for Seas of the Dark Portal as soon as we can afford that. Senate is in session. Advanced Xeno studies. A diplomatic weight from tech would be improved. Yeah, let's go for this. How is it with the wonders of life here? Very soon. Tariq Farrukhzad has done something, and now let us see. Research labs would really help, so we're going for research labs. Martinez leveled up. All of these alloys with an iron fist from afar is how we rule now. Our remote government of Icy Garden is now firmly established. It has met with some success in suppressing the proliferation of the pollen-bearing plant Marincarin, as well as in eroding the community's acceptance of using it. No small feat, considering the act is as innocent as smelling a flower. Intriguing. Here, these icy mountains. Let us see. Yeah, I mean, we're growing here. Let's build something as soon as we can, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe let's just build a city district as soon as we can. And that will be still some time waiting. I'm sorry, let's see what's coming there.
Research actualized.
Subdermal stimulation, chemical bliss, deep tissue implants are the latest innovation in the revolutionary overlapping of sensory engineering and entertainment experiences. Where we're going, we won't need skin to feel. And we want something else here. I mean, that would be very nice. Gene modification points. But would that be needed later on? Probably not, as we're going for another change. Food processing centers is something we don't need at the moment. Global defense grid. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're going for that. It will help us in our war matters. Lightweight mountains. What do we want in the lightweight mountains, my friends? Minerals and exotic gases would be nice. Minerals we already have. We have one unemployed worker. We have no amenities. Housing is kind of low, I think. A district would be in order. We'll see about that later. We can now choose a perk. We could have academic contacts, federal research agreements, their research speed increased by 5%. Real-time peer review, if new prototypes and theories are conveyed to every research institution in our cooperative via FTL comms, they can be subjected to multiple sources of independent review, perfected with lightning speed, and executive research branch. One more research alternative. Purely theoretical science plays a vital role, of course. There are cases where targeted research, following priorities designated at the highest level, can have an enormous impact. Really cool. Let's see. Can we unlock other laws? I mean, we could centralize this a little bit. What would it unlock? The fleet contribution. Would not be unlocked. Rotation to random. I don't know. Challenge. Yeah, we could unlock it to be challenge, but I don't know. Majority vote, war declaration. And invite members, also a majority vote, separate treaties. Federation members are prohibited from having research agreements, migration treaties, or commercial pacts with empires outside of the Federation. I don't think that's good, but whatever. So at the moment I wouldn't really go. So Arctic is on the plus, and now we can see a problem here. There's something coming in. I mean, they've put something against it, but not much. We probably should use our strike force. Thoughtful gamers, to follow them around and to take the Corolla system now. Federation perks are now active. Great. Let's have a look. Yeah, getting bolstered there. Real-time peer review. That's absolutely fine. Let's continue our ways. Also the Shores of Hope. Yeah, soon we'll get something there. Soon. Research station has been constructed. And we're fine. Definitely fine. Now is the time, by the way. We've got enough for a new colony ship. Or even 2 colony ships. But we need to acquire that. Let's see. From whom? From our Solidarity. You're very busy. I know. But let's buy some consumer goods from you. And we'll give you, I don't know, we still have a lot of exotic gases, so I guess maybe we could do something along these lines. That has been great. They're only friendly though. Why is that? I wonder. Why are they only friendly? What's happening there? What has changed that? It's decreasing because I don't know. Well, I don't know. We will continue though. And we will have some fleets coming here into that Arctic world on icy mountains. On the other hand, yeah, I mean, it's where we get 100%, right? So let's colonize here. Preliminary name. Then we have a 20 size Savannah world. That's of course phenomenal. Let's see whom we can send there. Oh, the Onyx Noir. We can send them absolutely everywhere. Here. And then we have this Savannah world. Where we can send... Oh, yeah, again. The same ones. And that's what we're going for. Lightweight mountains. Yeah, we want a city district there. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, now that the war is getting a little bit better, we should definitely have our growth course return again. And that's what we are promoting right now. On that. Let's see, there's an attack swarm, but we have 4,000 and they only have... Well, not so much. Let's go forward and show them what we're made of. As they were so bad and like went in there. Now it will be getting better for us in time. Let's see. A little bit struck, but we're getting better. time. Look at this. Revenge, revenge, revenge. Only very meager losses. And a really convincing win out here. The time is now. Capture this system, and we can also still go over here. Maybe set this even to aggressive. This fleet. We have won this war. The system Solidarity of Peringo has gained 3 systems. Conglaria, Corolla and Rurius. And that looks much better right now. And continuing this, we will start to claim the systems of the Titanic Chain Empire. But first we want, of course, to have another Gaia planet. That's even more important. We have won this war. And that's great. Fleet of the New Eden Republic will return. To where we need to be.
Research actualized.
Can we actually choose our fleet? Hello there. Yeah, like that. Let's return and repair the fleet. Where are we going? Isviria Station. Ah, okay. It's at the Parrot space. Doesn't matter. Speculative hyperlane bridging. Experimental subspace navigation unlocked. Solitary science ships can break out of the naturally occurring hyperlanes and attempt to navigate to known but otherwise unreachable destinations. And we'll go for even more. Look at that. What we have now. What we can choose. It's crazy. So many things. Like the Research Institute would be great. The Research Alternatives would be great. That is nice. The Research Institute. I think Research Alternatives is what we are meant to go for. Idala del Paz will do that. And Eden Wanderer will have the Dark Savant. And we're really in a great situation now. Some of these are like collecting themselves, but well, I don't know. Our fleet is going to repair, and then we're going to fly back, and everything will be fine. So, got a good ending here. And the only thing we need to do now is get more consumer goods and make our ships here successful and find some kind of way to settle on the tomb worlds.
Research actualized.
We can even send the rocks there. Let's see. Oh, now. Things come together. For research complete of the global defense grid, strategic value of a good defense remains as relevant today as it was to our predecessors in the far distant past. Yeah, we need some Spanish citadels there. Technology does not render fortifications obsolete. It merely changes their requirements. Yeah, we're gonna go totally overboard with it, and then it will be okay. Leader lifespan plus 10 years is like a good choice. It's not super good, but it's cheap, and I think, yeah, it's fine. Now let's return to Marin Karin. Slash and burn. Our remote governments of Icy Garden continues to be a somewhat awkward but effective arrangement. The council in charge has allegedly secured the loyalty of a faction of our armed forces on the planet. Apparently they prefer staying indoors to breathing in the Marin Karin pollen. The remote government wishes to use these troops to mount an offensive on the flower, having them erect atmospheric purifiers and wiping the plant from all urban areas entirely. We should have done this a long time ago. It's strictly controlled and contained outside of populated areas, removing all related modifiers. Finally! What an adventure this was. It's contained. I cannot believe it. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, we have a lot of things we want to do. There's some unemployment here. We want to build a district here on the shores of Hope. And I think the same would be good here. A city district on the lightweight mountains and in Cannes Hope. That would also be great, but it's not possible at the moment. Cannes Hope needs habitation districts. Definitely. Not now, but later. And we'll also see each other later. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. Next time, highlight. Whoa! Going for another Gaia planet very soon. And trying to convince these people to join us. We'll see. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Immanuel signing out. See you soon.